It is a Saturday and we are heading south. This is Monroe. We were in Monroe back in January 8th, beginning of the year. Much shorter days then, and by chance I haven't come back this far until now, and today I'm just passing through. We'll be going other places. I'm still in Monroe. Still a nice day. It's only 2 p.m. On a normal Saturday, I probably would have just stopped hitting refresh on my 5 favorite internet sites and decided what video game to play. But on a day like today, I'm 18 miles from my home in this nice park in Monroe and about to continue on my way. This is the border between Benton and Linn County, which is apparently a nuclear-free zone, which is another discussion entirely. This is a landmark. For reference, Oregon and most western states have fewer counties than, not lesser, in fact, much major, fewer counties than in most of the eastern states. Like if you're in Iowa or Georgia or something, there's going to be a lot of states, a lot of counties. Oregon only has 36, so crossing a county line, I had to come over 20 miles to get here. And Linn County is the home of Eugene, not going that far. But for me, it's kind of a landmark. Might not be that much exciting to others. That's the release switch for my tire. And a little bit earlier, my tire was kind of rattling and I was getting nervous because I'm a long way from home. Then I just pulled off and kind of fiddled with it and had gotten to the release position. So I put it in the tight position. And things like that might seem minor. And 20 miles from home, it's not like I'm in the middle of the desert. This isn't Jack London territory. But it can still be a little bit nerve-wracking when your wheel starts to rattle and you're a very long way from home and even a long way from a hotel or repair shop or bus station. But everything is going well now. This is Lancaster. Pretty much all of it. We're in Linn County, and like I've said before, towns in Oregon, either they get big enough to have sprawl or they turn into a convenience store at an intersection. So this is Lancaster. South of me, in that direction, is Junction City. There would be an extra 3 or 4 miles to go that far, so I kind of took the cutoff to here. Lancaster, probably named because of immigrants from Pennsylvania. I'm not sure, but probably Mennonite, as we'll see pretty soon when we get to Harrisburg. And I have to ride on the edge of this road for a couple miles, and I'm not looking forward to it. Right now I'm on an approachway to this bridge right ahead. This bridge connects Linn County to the south and west behind me to Linn County to the north and east ahead of me. Kind of hard to remember those names sometimes, Lane and Linn right next to each other. And also connects me to Harrisburg, which is the city I'll be going through really quickly before getting on the road up north on the east side of the Willamette River. This was a surprise. There's an osprey nest with an osprey in it right in the middle of the river. You can hear them calling. I think those are young begging for food. I'm not sure though. Not the best place to raise a family in my view, but ospreys are quite comfortable with human structures. I've seen them right next to bridges. This is the first time I've seen one on a bridge, and I hope it stays safe and healthy up there. So for a lot of towns in the Willamette Valley, there's two things going on. One is that ones that were center of older industry are fading away, and we can see an abandoned building right there. But at the same time, a lot of them are getting beat up, I guess we'd say. kind of feeling silly today, so I'll just say they're getting beat up. They're getting, young professionals are moving in, and so we have, I don't know if it's quite a micro pub, but like we can see like there's trendy buildings going in around here. The sidewalks are getting redone. So this is a city where we're seeing the decline and the resurgence maybe at the same time. I've only been here for like 5 minutes, so maybe that's a bit facile. But, you know, maybe that's a good guess. I'll let you draw your own conclusions. Harrisburg also has a pre-stressed concrete plant together with what looks like some quarrying, maybe from rock by the river, or at least rock storage. So that's why it's large enough to continue as a town, I guess, is because there's actually some employment in the town with a growing industry, you know, or at least a maintaining industry, as well as probably a lot of people commuting to work in Eugene, which is only, 15 miles from here. So here we have a tree strung up with shoes. Not just 1 or 2 pairs, but a lot of pairs. Some of them quite high. And this might be a local prank. This might have religious or ceremonial purpose. But whatever it is, it's pretty interesting. Also of interest to me is, look at, there's sunburst lichen on these shoes. Some other type of lichen on these. So these have been here for a while. So this must date back a while. Who knows? Right now it's 5:30 in the afternoon, and I'm in the snag boat bend unit of the Finley Wildlife Refuge. One thing about long bike rides is it can be easy to miscalculate where the energy levels will be. Basically in my head I thought once I reached my turnaround point, Harrisburg or Lancaster, depending on how you look at that, that it would just be a zip right back. And actually I'm getting pretty tired. There's a light rain falling, which as long as it stays a light rain will be good. So I'm staying here in Portuguese, I guess, to walk out my legs a little bit, because too much of the same stereotyped motion over and over again can cause some muscle tightness. So I'm just going for a little walk, even though I want to be back home. It's good to pretend you're playing mist. Here we are in Peoria, specifically Peoria Park. It's raining, hopefully not too hard. We still have a ways to go, about a dozen miles that way. Wish I would have brought just a little bit more fluids. But as I've said before, it's the uncertainty, and even though I have 10 miles and it might be tough, I know where I'm going now. So kind of the end of the adventure part of the adventure.